of the Liberia Broadcasting System, and welcome to Newsline, 30 minutes news presentation about Liberia and the rest of our one world. Today is Monday, July 24th, 2023. My name is Titi Gibro with this afternoon's presentation. Top stories this afternoon. CDC National Campaign Team vows to run an issue-based campaign for President George Weah's re-election bid.
These elections will not be run on propaganda. We will constrain them to have a developmental debate.
Ministry of Transport suspends routine vehicle inspection to ease movement during 2023 election period.
Because of election activities, the minister has decided in his wisdom that we suspend the issue of joint enforcement exercise until otherwise.
38-year-old palm wine typer dies after reportedly falling from a palm tree in Bois Grand Cru County. And away from Liberia, at least 15 people killed and thousands evacuated as wildfires spread across Algeria. Sports, French, a report of today's weather, and foreign developments are all packaged. So Kwe Beslo Kone first sets the pace with a bulletin of news.
Coalition for Democratic Change National Campaign Manager Eugene Nangwe has assured partisans, supporters, and other Liberians that President Weah's re-election efforts are on course. Speaking when he engaged an auxiliary of the ruling CDC, Bank for Weah, Mr. Nangwe reassured the group that no stone was being left unturned to ensure a resounding one-round victory for to a release, Mr. Nangwe said it was important that all structures support the president in Bong County to present a unified and coordinated front to ensure a convincing win in the county for President Weah. The CDC National Campaign Manager also met with the National Women League of the party and assured them of his unflinching support and guidance throughout the campaign period. Speaking on behalf of the group, Fatou Soare promised Mr. Nangwe that the CDC Women's League will work closely with his office to ensure President Weah's first round victory. At the same time, the 2023 national campaign spokesperson of the ruling Coalition for Democratic Change has vowed to go beyond propaganda and campaign on the basis of President George Weah's development roadmap. Campaign spokesperson Councillor Kanio Baigbala believes the massive development initiatives of the government have already set the tone of fine victory come October. Councillor Gbala told ELBC Monday the CDC will use the campaign period to remind Liberians of what President George Weah has done and what he will do when re-elected.
These elections, in every place we had opportunity to discuss, will not be run on propaganda. We will constrain them to have a developmental debate. You were in power for 12 years. What did you do? Document it. We have been here a little over 5 years. We will articulate what we have also done.
According to him, there is renewed love for the president and CDC that has never been seen since 2015, something is unsettling the opposition. He noted that Liberians are not prepared for another round of wasted opportunities under the current opposition. The Transport Ministry has temporarily suspended vehicles inspection exercise to ensure flexibility in the movement of people ahead of the October 10 elections. The head of communications at the ministry, Lemio Klimi, said the ministry has already informed the Liberian National Police about the decision. He told the Super Morning Show Monday that anyone caught undermining the ministry's decision will be punished under the law.
Because of election activities, the minister has decided in his wisdom that we suspend the issue of joint enforcement exercise until otherwise, because we feel that it will serve a lot of impediment.
Mr. Klimi wants vehicle operators and drivers register their vehicles to avoid future embarrassment. Meanwhile, he disclosed that the Transport Ministry has reduced vehicles old man, Nathaniel Lee, has been found dead in Boa Statutory District, Grand Crew County. Residents in the district told police that the body of the man was discovered under a palm tree between Jeboken and Plenplenken communities. Our correspondent said the victim was a resident of the Jeboken community and a palm harvester in the area. A 50-man jury set up found that the man fell from a palm tree. The body of the man was turned over to his family and has since been buried. The Liberian government, through the Ministry of Education, has awarded 20 international scholarships to high school and university students in Riverview County. According to our correspondent, the county education officer, Jones Yimpon, said the scholarships are part of government's efforts to support Liberians through education. He promised to work along with schools in the county to ensure that eligible students are awarded the scholarships. Following the pronouncement, students of the county expressed excitement over the gesture, saying this is the first of its kind. Meanwhile, 100 students from the Assembly of God's Mission School in Margibi County have benefited from scholarships. The scholarships were awarded by Margibi County District 5 Representative Clarence Gar when he served as keynote speaker during a school closing program. In a related development, at least 25 school-going girls from several secondary schools in Sino have been recruited to undergo an intensive vocational program. The initiative is said to be undertaken by a local education organization in the county innovative education learning program. According to the organization's program coordinator, Shadrach Chila, the program is aimed at empowering the youth, mainly girls, for a market table society. Mr. Chila told our correspondent that the gesture was triggered by the poor deficiencies of empowerment to numerous youths in the county. Meanwhile, Mr. Chila is encouraging the youth, mainly girls, to be proactive by taking advantage of the program, noting that such initiative has the propensity to transform their lives. Education Minister Ansusoni says government has procured at least 116 motorbikes for district education officers across the 15 counties of Liberia. According to Minister Soni, the bags and other educational materials are already in the country and are expected to be distributed shortly. He disclosed that the gesture is aimed at enhancing the efficiency of the DOs and bring to end the transportation constraints faced by them. When he held several indoor meetings with education authorities in Sino. Meanwhile, several county district education officers have expressed gratitude to the government assuring the resilient efforts to that's bettering the education sector. And 45 women of Charlesville in Margibi County have benefited a cash empowerment of over 600,000 Liberian dollars through a village saving loan scheme. The loan scheme was organized by Partner Development PADEF through that's Partners for Development PADEF through the Liberia Chimpanzee Rescue LCRP program with support from USAID Liberia office. The money was distributed amongst the 45 women to start their businesses. PADEF livelihood lead Lavilo Fokpa said the village saving loan scheme is part of the local community development activity project intended to empower community members to realize their potentials. The beneficiaries lauded PADEF, LCRP, and USAID for the intervention and disclosed that the village saving loan program has helped them send their children to school and improve their various businesses.
Zokwe Beslo Kone returns a little later with our foreign news and weather